We're going to start bending the torso forward to try to relax our spine as best as we can. Taking a deep breath in. And on exhalation, extending and walking with your hands forward a little bit further. Trying to release the shoulders and to really sit back on your heels every time that you exhale. Whenever you feel ready, inhale, elevating the torso, going towards your hands, extending one leg at a time. Push your hips down and start to open the chest, looking up, engaging the glutes to protect the lower back the whole time. Return on your toes, lifting up the hips, chest down, push the floor to extend your back, heels towards the floor as well. Always coordinate your breathing. When you exhale, push it down a little more. And then walk with your feet forward, one at a time. Sitting on top of your heels with the hands on the knees. Trying to extend your back. You can do it with your eyes closed or open if you need to focus your attention to stabilize the position as best as you can. Then bending the torso forward, project your hands on your knees, push the hands against the knees and stretch your back, aligning the spine. Release the torso slowly, relaxing completely, folding on top of the legs. The hands touch the floor, the feet, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Whenever the body allows you to do so, you walk with your hands towards the legs or enlace them on the legs. The next exhalation, you stretch your back as much as you can, according to your own stretching, what your body allows you to do it, going for your limit on the position. Inhale, elevating the torso and the arms slowly all the way to the verticality of the spine. Looking forward, bringing your feet together, aligning your back as much as you can, the hands interlaced at the top, bending all the way to your left. Taking a deep breath in, engaging your glutes and your thighs as fast as you can. Again, eyes open if you need to focus or closed for extra concentration. Take a deep breath, going all the way to the top, and move to the other side, feeling the stretch. Now on the other side of your body. This time, the stretch is on the left and you're bending to the right. Keep the glutes engaged. Keep the legs nice and firm. Returning the next time that you inhale. You can then open up your legs nice and wide, about 5 palms of distance. And when you exhale, you're going to bend again to your left. Let's be careful to align the arms. The neck looks up, feeling a nice stretch on the cervical area. Now keep the glutes engaged, as well as your core. This position to strengthen your back, but you must go only at your own pace. When you exhale, bend again, going to your limit, return, and now go your right hand on the floor for a twist, pushing the floor and turning the left shoulder, pushing the floor, going a little bit deeper every time that you exhale, following with your breath. And whenever you need to inhale, you return, now compensating the side bend to the other side. Again, looking at the alignment of the arms, bringing the focus back to your abdomen and to your glutes. Remember to only exhale when you move downwards and inhale when you move upwards. Keep the position for as long as your body allows you. completing on the next exhalation, returning all the way up when you take your next breath in. You then compensate now the left hand on the floor and the right arm up, and we are pushing the floor to feel the twist coming from the shoulder all the way to your opposite arm, but of course twisting your back, that twist that begins on the hips and goes all the way to the neck. Go to your limit, the next exhalation, and then slowly make your return. Let's keep the torso loose on the floor, just allowing the gravity to push you down. There's no effort at this point. Trying to release the legs as much as you can to slowly relax the hamstrings all the way to your calves. Taking your hands now to your legs or ankles, wherever feels comfortable for you. Using your arms to pull the torso towards the legs. Taking a deep breath. And whenever you exhale, extending as if you wanted to touch the top of your head towards the floor at the same time as moving in between your legs. Turning now to your right. Let's bring our feet together with the hands under the shoulders. Chatuspadasana. Engaging your glutes, engaging your core, feeling the position nice and firm, and start making your way all the way to the mat, controlling the movement. Now relax your feet and bring your hands to the side of your thighs. The next breath in, you open up the chest and look up the whole time again with the glutes engaged and firm. As you exhale, you return, push the floor and seat all the way back. Now just grab a hold of your wrists behind your back and allow your spine to relax. Normalizing your breathing and lifting up the torso on the next breath in. Move your legs forward, positioning your hands on the side, stretching the legs, arms going up, and then bending the torso forward now to compensate the back bend with a forward bend. Try to project your chest forward, extending your back instead of folding. If you have to move your hands back, do so according to your own flexibility. The abdomen goes towards the legs, not the forehead towards the knees. That's how you're going to lengthen your spine. Try not to bend your knees to reach the forehead on the knees. You still want to work on the stretching behind the legs. Prepare to complete the Paschimottanasana. And with your breath in, you return. From this point forward, we are going to stretch our back in Sushumnasana, hugging the legs and aligning one vertebra on top of the other. Taking a few breaths here and holding your breath every time the lungs are full. It's a moment to refuel your body. Feet are close to your glutes, but the back is deeply aligned. Hold this position for a few breaths. And the next breath in, stretch as much as you can, retaining the air in your lungs for as long as possible. Then extend your legs, lacing the hands, and start to fold towards the mat, to lie down on your mat, controlling using the muscles of your core without falling all the way back. Hands on the side, lifting up now the hips, and positioning your hands behind your back to invert lifting up your legs and being as vertical as possible. Notice that the elbows move inwards a little bit and the weight is supported on the shoulders. Or you can do the variation with the hands on the mat if you feel comfortable. Now let's allow the whole body to invert the blood flow, to receive the energy from the practice, to bathe our torso with energy, with vitality and health. Whenever you feel like returning, control the movement as best as you can, lowering the legs first, and with your hands on the mat, unfolding, touching first your back, then the lower portion of the spine, and then going with your legs fully extended, starting to open up the chest to touch the top of your head on the floor in Matsyasana. This position can be done with your knees bent to relieve the pressure from the lower back. Hold the position enough time to compensate the inversion or the Sarvangasana. And then hug your legs, bringing the knees to the chest and really pushing your lower back towards the floor.
And here we end our sequence of asanas to strengthen and to flexibilize the spine. The sequence can be done 2 or 3 times a week. Always remember to listen to your own body and to follow it at your own pace.